Well, here we are. So, I got banned from YouTube for 1 week. That was amazing for uploading the the Joe Rogan on Alex Jones InfoWars show. It was a 4-hour thing. And yeah, I sort of understand that. But this is my first actual ban from YouTube in the 13 years I've been on YouTube. This is insane. And apparently YouTube's cracking down on a lot of right-wing people who express disagreement with the election or have comments or harsh comments in the comment section. And I guess I'll get to this in one moment. And I guess the thing is, I think that people have gotten away with understanding that the YouTube comment section is just filth for so many years. And YouTube is finally coming around to moderating that. So people are like, what? Free speech, free speech. In reality, they should have been moderating that shit for a while. Now, I am a big proponent of free speech. Okay, so we're a minute in. I guess I'm famous now. I always wanted to be famous, but not for this. I didn't want to get famous for this. You know, it is quite difficult to develop a full beard. You know, I like eating salad and from time to time, and especially when you got a longer beard, you can't like eat salads and stuff. There are little hairs in your mouth and shit. So yeah, I showed up on Reddit. People are like, "Is this you, Keen? Is this you, Haley?" And I'm like, "Fuck, that is me." So how did this person, it probably wasn't a malicious person making that I had, even though I've been posting my face all over 4chan and Discord for many years now, that's probably not, they probably found it the same way someone else found the full headshot picture, and they only used this down, thank God, but still, a lot of people recognized me. They found it by typing in neckbeard in Google images. Apparently if you type Keen and neckbeard, there you go. Yeah, it's just difficult lately. It's just difficult trying to think of myself as a worthwhile person. I wake up in the morning, I feel tired, I'm in pain. Part of that is because I do have a drinking problem. It's very difficult to get over that sort of thing when you live on a fucking island, when you can't go to church anymore, even though you're not a full believer. I got so much out of going to group gatherings. Not anymore. Not anymore. Because of COVID. I mean, I guess other people can go, but I'm just terrified of getting fucking COVID. And it's just like I can't go to school anymore. I wanted to go to school. Can't go to school. I'm not going to school because schools are closed because of COVID. I can't wear this thing. I cannot wear this thing. People with me with lung problems and obesity issues can barely wear these things. Some of them. There's sometimes when I'm calm, I can wear the thing for longer. But the moment if I've been exerting myself to get to the store before it closes, no way. I'm just breathing and it's fogging up my glasses. I'm not against masks, but this whole COVID thing is just stupid. It's fucking ridiculous. Why couldn't we have a president that actually treated this shit more seriously? And now we got over 300,000 people died. There's a 9/11 memorial behind me. Why don't we have a COVID memorial? It's craziness. It's insanity, people. So, it's like I do want to work on my maps, but at the same time, it's like I've been associated with SpinCoop for so long that it's like I believe the only value I have is to give people like entertaining videos and video game levels. And it's like I want to be more than that. I'd like to, but it's very difficult this COVID time where you're just encouraged to stay fucking inside all the time. I'm very lucky to live on a nice green island where I can go outside without my mask on because there's like not people everywhere. So yeah, I did want to do this little rant thing for a while now, so I guess I was a little angry today, so that allowed me to use my rant powers for good. But mapping is so fucking hard. Like, even when I don't have, like, the threat of wine, actually, I find this to be the most useful. It's some little caffeine product, and I can't just guzzle it down, just sip, little sips, and then work for a bit. And then sips, and then work for a bit. I'm going to try to map on Keen Halloween 8 when I get home, but I gotta tell you, it's just, I have some unfortunate interactions with some people in the TWLZ Discord that You know, it makes me want to just go, nope, no Keen Halloween ain't for you. But that would be pretty selfish and not nice. So I'm not going to do that. Um, it's just so difficult. It's just, I can think the map through in my brain. You know, I just wish I could just think it and then it was there, you know. It's just difficult to map. It's an extreme psychological task. So you're focusing, you're staring at the screen, you're using all this brain power. Where does this object go? Where's it gonna be? How does it link to this other object? And I guess when you do these things for years and you've not been drinking and not been smoking pot every day, that sort of thing's easy. But when you're 34 years old, turning 35 in January, that shit's hard. That's really fucking hard to just... Like, video games are a breeze, because it's like something you want to do, and it's fun, and it's interactive, and it strikes that dopamine, but like mapping, it's like, ugh. Okay, the editor's a little slow because you're working on an old machine. Okay, the map has a bunch of bugs that you don't know about because nobody told you that Funk Water entity would completely slow down your map. You have to figure that out through trial and error, which is, you know, it's good for my brain. That's why I'm still mapping, because it's like it's something that's challenging, but the it's frustrating. It's just really frustrating. You know, I want to just keep starting new maps. I just want to map what I want to map, and that would probably net me 10% fans, die-hard fans. But and I like Keen Halloween as well, and it's not like people aren't helping with it. They are, but I'm doing the majority of the work, the majority of the mapping. And it's exhausting, and it's difficult. I think part of it is that, and I've actually been thinking about working on Redshift again, because that's, you know, I haven't worked on that for months, so it's like new. I think it's just I add too much complexity to these maps. You know, I just add way too much complexity, and then it's like complexity on complexity and complexity, and then you have a Cyberpunk 2077, which is like, it's kind of fun, but all the bugs, maybe not so fun. Fun sometimes. It's frustrating living in a rural fucking area. I mean, Twitch has just exploded in the 7 years that I've lived on this island. It's crazy. And I still think that I probably don't have enough bandwidth to upload to Twitch. I could try, but I'm pretty sure I don't. Because YouTube's just happy to ban anybody at any time for anything. Just remove your account without saying anything. I got in reading on 4chan the other about some guy's 13-year-old YouTube account just got wiped. Probably because of some racy comments he left on people's videos. And he had some unlisted videos that he had uploaded of some obscure videos that he had gathered over the years. Let's just, for the sake of argument, assume that they were safe. And he couldn't find, now that it's deleted, you know, just don't use YouTube as an archive. That's the thing. But you're going to do it anyway. I did it. I'm still doing it. As long as YouTube makes it really easy, and most people... I guess YouTube's banned in Russia and China, right? So I guess they don't use YouTube as an archive. You know, living on a rural fucking island sucks, because it's like, I can't just upload to YouTube. Now I have to upload to BitChute and Dailymotion, and I'm almost there. But it takes hours and hours and hours and hours to upload an HD videos. That's an hour long. That people were saying, and it hurt, but it was the truth, and I need to learn and move forward, and maybe these videos are like therapy for me. So they're entertaining for you, but they're also therapy for me. Pointing out that, you know, some of my videos aren't that good. You know, people seem to really like the vlog videos like this, where I have a meaning and da-da-da-da-da, but I guess a lot of the gameplay videos, people just don't like them that much. And I get it. I'm going to come out with a Death Stranding video that's going to be the first part of the game. It's going to be in HD, except for it's going to stutter a bit at times. And I'm sorry. And I feel bad about that. You know, it's like this game with YouTube and life. It's just like you're constantly one-upping someone else, and you're trying to get the best quality content. You're trying to get the leads, you know, the lead story. You're trying to get the content out before the others, and it's just a clusterfuck. And then you got the DCMA people, the fucking DMCA people. They want to give you a felony if you're on Twitch and you accidentally have like 3 or 10 seconds of some music in the background. They want to give you a felony. That's messed up. That is messed up. So, maybe a weekly rant is good. This is something I can do. I actually feel good now. kind of good. And I got my HEV shirt on. Yeah. But yeah, it just sucks how YouTube's just banning people now and stuff. I figure I got in legacy because my channel is not entirely right wing, it's not entirely left wing, it's just all over the place. And I hope that, and no, I mean, maybe the reason YouTube, and thank you YouTube, hasn't deleted me because they'd know I go fucking crazy if they deleted my YouTube account. And I wouldn't really go crazy, but I would be extremely upset. Just like I was upset when I got 1,000 subscribers within their allotted time, and they said, no, you're demonetized. Despite the fact that there's millions of other channels out there with reused content. It's like they want you to use this magic formula that's, you know, you annoyingly talking over video games that's somehow really entertaining to people. And I sort of get it, but I sort of don't. I guess I'm just an old school gamer. I want to see the video game, you know? And part of the reason that I mix memes into my longer gameplay videos is well, to make them a little bit more entertaining, because I don't have that great upload bandwidth. So I guess I got two things going against me. I got a shitty old computer and shitty upload. And those things just work immediately against me as an upload thing. But, you know, I think the thing is that I have been trying to take it the easy street for a long time. Drinking and smoking and eating food and getting all nice and fat while other people have been working really, really hard. And it's just starting to catch up to me that I know, and I'm trying to change my lifestyle. But when you're 34, it's quite difficult, especially you live on a fucking island. You live on a fucking island, man. This fucking sucks. Can't drive. Bike is broken. And yeah, I'm alive, and people are watching me, so I guess that's cool. I guess being humble is what's important, right? Breathing and being humble, because it's like the internet's this constant one-up game. It's just this constant beating each other up and gotcha and memes right in your eyeballs and just constant stimulation and addiction. It's very American. It's extremely capitalist. You know, it's like it's constantly demanding your attention. You know, you're never good enough. You're never fucking good enough on the internet. There's always someone better than you, and it's fucking annoying because it's turning me fucking gray. And you know, I think the thing is that when you drink or you smoke marijuana, things seem more significant to you. And so I did have this urge to record my gameplay on my PC for a long time. And it was new, you know, using OBS was pretty interesting, open broadcast source system. You know, it's a free thing that you can record your gameplay with. I highly recommend it. But I got really addicted to recording everything, and then it's like you have to spend hours and hours and hours staring at a screen, getting a headache, editing that down, and then people might like it, people might not like it. You know, so I know that eventually I'll have to relearn. If I want to make better content, I will have to learn some new video editing software instead of Windows Movie Maker, which just is shit at compression, shit at editing. You know, it's just that I've just been lazy. You know, I've been lazy, and you don't want to lose a moment. You don't want to lose a really exciting moment when you're playing a video game. And then when I'm not recording, which is like I'm trying like 25% of the time I'm not recording, and then 75% I'm recording, and then it's just taking up space in my hard drive until I delete it, edit it, or upload it. And it's like you feel like you've missed something if you weren't recording, and then you know something neat happens in Sven Co-op or GTA 5. You're like, oh my god, that moment, that could have been a real meme moment. Oh, I wish I'd remembered that. You know, it's just like this weird addiction between, it's like I do want to remember my past and these experiences of video games, but the act of recording also kind of makes you more of like this weird observer where you are playing the game, but you're also eating it and digesting it for the next people along the line to enjoy it. So yeah, game development and video editing and everything is all pretty interesting. I assume the more responsible I am and honest I am with my family and you and myself, I will magically generate more income. because I think people don't necessarily want to give me money if I'm just going to flush it down the drain through drinking. I agree with that. That's, at the same time, I'm really grateful for the 3 Patreons I have right now. So grateful, because it means to me that I'm a worthwhile person. I'm worth enough to throw a few bucks at, which is huge. But at the same time, it makes you go, oh, $12 a month isn't enough. I need more. I need more. I need more. So it's this catch-22, So I think ideally my advice for anybody dealing with any of these problems is take a break and breathe and do a rant video. And shave, apparently. Apparently I need to shave because I'm all over Reddit. So, yeah, I'll put the link to that, I suppose, in the description. I mean, I've always wanted to be an actor. Haha. I was wondering lately, why it's so difficult for me to act on my own. And I think, again, I've pigeonholed myself again. I like other content besides sci-fi, but sci-fi is my favorite. So I'm constantly thinking, oh, I want to be in a sci-fi, a Star Trek universe or supernatural type thing. More the Star Treks, Star Wars, blah, 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 I don't know, Mass Effect type thing. But I like Supernatural a lot, and that sucks that the show's over. But, life is life. Why the fuck did they cancel Wayward Sisters? Everyone would have watched Wayward Sisters. Why did they can it before it came out? What is wrong with those executives? Like, come on. I'm a guy, and I'm watching Supernatural. Of course I'm going to fucking watch Wayward Sisters, girl. So, yeah, life's life. So, that's life. I'm doing okay otherwise, other than the waking up in pain every day. Yeah. So, if you'd like to throw a Patreon dollar my way, recommended donation $3 a month. Please do. But if you don't, that's okay. Maybe you could make a comment below. Hopefully not a negative comment, but if it has to be negative, just be nice about it. Okay. Talk to you later, fanos. I will be less harsh on myself. Here she is, just in time to say hello, goodbye, cryo fans.
Hi. Bye.